Hi, my name is Elaine Walter. I'm a Sonoma County Master Gardener. I'm here in the demonstration garden at Harvest for the Hungry Garden. And we're going to be planting carrots today in a fairly small raised bed. And we, of course, as master gardeners, like to experiment. So we are going to plant our carrots under 3 conditions. Knowing that the important thing about carrots is you have to keep the seed bed moist. So in order to make sure that it's warm enough, we're going to be planting some of the carrots under black plastic and then removing the black plastic when they start to germinate. We're going to plant another group of carrots here, just in soil that's been fairly well prepared and exposed to the sun. And then over here, we're going to plant some carrots under straw, knowing that the straw will be the most effective way of keeping the seed bed moist, but the carrots here may take longer to germinate. Theoretically, they'll all germinate in 7 to 10 days, but we know there will be dramatic differences between varieties and between the conditions under which we hope to germinate them. So in these 3 locations, I am going to be planting different varieties of carrots as well. I want to talk about what I'm not planting. I'm not planting the baby carrots like this. We're going to plant those in a container, which would be wonderful if you had a small container at home. These do very well in containers. They do well here too, but we want to plant deeper carrots here because we definitely have room for large, deep carrots. Then I have 3 packets of carrots that I'm going to use, and you can see 2 of them are kind of ordinary yellow carrots. They should grow quite nicely. They'll be sweet, they'll be long, and they'll do fine. I want to mention that what I'm planting here is something I wouldn't plant at home. This is a mixed packet of yellow and purple and white and orange. And I wouldn't plant these because I find that they mature at different rates, and I find that if I neglect them for a few days, some of the varieties just basically take over, the others become dwarfs, and the larger ones become clubs that I could use to defend myself against intruders. So the 2 things to watch for when you're planting carrots is keeping the seed bed moist. Now, one way I'm going to control that is planting a little deeper. Carrots can be planted from 1/4 to 1/2 inch deep. In the part that's going to be exposed to the sun, I'm definitely going to make sure I plant them 1/2 inch deep so that they stay moist down there. The other thing that you need to think about is planting either too thick or too thin. It's so easy to do that because carrot seeds are so little, as we'll show you in a minute. And I would err on the side of going too thick because then you can thin later. So I am not going to follow the instructions on the seed package when I plant these. The seed package says to plant the seeds 1/2 inch apart in rows 8 to 10 inches apart. And these rows are not 8 to 10 inches apart, and my eyesight is not good enough to take 1 little carrot seed and plant 1 carrot seed every 1/2 inch. So I'm going to use the scatter method, and I've taken the carrot seeds already and mixed them in here with some eggshells. And I will be able to see where I have planted the carrots. I will try to keep them close to the drippers, but if I make a little error, it's not a big deal. When I cover them with eggshells, when I plant them with eggshells, I'll be able to see exactly where I've planted them. I'll be able to then cover the eggshells with a mix of soil that I've created out of some compost we had around and some potting soil, but any soil would do. I'm going to cover this section 1/2 inch deep. The other sections probably I'll cover 1/4 inch deep. In the winter, in general, it's better to plant it a little more shallow, but I am worried about moisture, so I'm going to go 1/2 inch deep.